This next project, you're gonna grab 3 jars and 3 sets of the LED fall lights.
Cool kind of melody. You rattle my cage without warning.
We're gonna start by painting the tops in an ivory color. So I'm just gonna do 2 coats of paint on the top of the jars.
You'll find a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty.
Now with the bottom section, I'm going to spray paint these in a frosted color. It's a color called Ice. Now I did have to buy this spray paint off of Amazon. It's not available in stores anywhere where I live, so I'll link it for you down below. Once everything has dried, I'm gonna add my batteries to the LED lights, and then I'm gonna put 1 set in each of my containers.
The one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty need, a different side.
Now I was trying to figure out how I wanted to hang these, so I ended up using twine, and I'm just going to get 3 long strands, and I'm going to tie 3 strands around each of my containers.
I can feel that you're changing me, day by day got me shedding skin. The layers are peeled away. Got me.
And then I'll pull those 3 strands up and tie them in a knot at the top to hold it in place. Now I did that for all 3 of the containers, and here's how they look styled and all lit up. For this next project, I grabbed a grouping of bottles from Dollar Tree, and really you could grab anything you want, vases, bottles, whatever look you're going for. And with one of the bottles, I had to take off the silver piece at the top. I really love the look of amber glass, and I found this spray paint online that's like an amber spray paint. I was wondering if I tried the amber look, how it would turn out. So I took all of my glass pieces outside and I'm gonna spray paint them. Now, one of the things I learned is you want to do thin coats and let them dry between each coat. That's going to give you a better indication of how it looks because you want it to have that see-through element to it. I would say in the end, I probably did 3 coats, but they were very thin coats. I think these amber bottles look great with your other decor. Add them with some pumpkins and you have a really cute display. My favorite things to create in the fall is wreaths, but I wanted to give you some other options you could create with florals that were actually, really neat large wall pieces. So I came up with this idea, and honestly, I love the way it turned out. And it's a massive piece of wall art. So you're going to want to go to Dollar Tree, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, anywhere that you can purchase florals. You're gonna gather some large fall color florals that you think will work together. I'm gonna start with these 2 large bundles. These are actually from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to take those large bundles and put the bottom portions together so that the top of the stems are pointing one way on one of the bundles and the other way on the other. I'm going to take the zip tie that was already on the bundle and I'm just going to zip tie these 2 together. Now I wanted the edges of my branches to kind of be spread out at the end, so as I was doing this I was kind of spreading the branches out on either side. Next, I came in with some wheat style branches from Hobby Lobby. I cut them off the stems and I just placed them where I thought they looked nice.
We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything.
And then I used my hot glue gun to hot glue them underneath those existing stems. You want to make sure that you tuck that bottom piece so that you don't see it. And then Dollar Tree has these gorgeous stems out right now that I'm so in love with them. They're so natural and beautiful looking. I'm gonna take 3 of those and place those in my arrangement. The more variation and texture that you can have, the more fuller your display is going to look. Next, I flipped the piece on the front and I wanted to cover up that center area. So I grabbed a couple of those wheat branches. I twisted them together so you couldn't see the bottom ends and then hot glued that in the center. So that's gonna cover up any imperfections from where I was gluing or zip tying. Next, I'll flip the entire piece on the back, and as I was doing this, some of the pieces were kind of coming undone, so then I went in with some additional hot glue just to really reinforce things. You could also add in zip ties on the back as well. Now to hang this, I wanted it to look really natural, so I grabbed some of my nautical rope. I'll link the one in the description box that I use, and I'm going to just be hot gluing it to the sides of my branches. So in order for it to stay, I'm really gonna have to get that glue on several of the branches so that the nautical rope can hold and be secure in place. You can hang this on your wall with a simple nail. I hung this up in my bedroom. It is massive and I just love it. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of this piece down in the comments. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.